Hi, this is Sherry Methling with Ancient Healings Around the World. I'm here at Brighton Beach in Melbourne, Australia, talking on how much fuel is in your tank. Think about yourself like a vehicle, like a car, looking at your gauge on the fuel. Are you full? Are you empty? Are you feeling depleted, tired, and exhausted, lost, confused, unclear, not yourself? See right now, just ask yourself, where are you at? Full, empty, middle, a quarter tank of the gas. Now, a lot of times when people come to me, they're pretty much running on empty. That's right. They're in a space of, I guess you could say, crashing a little bit. You don't want to get to that empty, the red zone. Your car telling you it's time to refuel. You're running your life on a tightrope, okay? You don't want to crash. A lot of times when people crash, they become depressed, start having anxiety issues, tired, exhausted, depleted, irritable, things like that, as well as their body starts shutting down in different ways, maybe mentally, physically, different organs. Are you giving your body the proper fuel? So let's move forward as I walk down Brighton Beach, and you can see all the different boxes here. They're just kind of storage bins. I was talking to somebody who owns one. There's probably about, I don't know, maybe around 50 to 60. So moving forward, as we talk about how much fuel you have in your tank, you see, when you do things that you don't like going to a job that doesn't give you fuel, that you don't like, it's going to be depleting your energy. You're going to become very exhausted, tired. And when you do things you like, you're going to find yourself alive, energetic, excited, happy, wanting to do things, wanting to go out, inspired and motivated. You can't keep on showing up to the relationships, the people, as well as the jobs that you don't like, because you're going to be running on empty more and more every day. And then you're going to be crashing. You're going to be miserable, not only with yourself, but with other people around you in the relationship. You need to get in a line with what fuels your tank. The people. Are they supporting you? Are they encouraging you? Are they loving you? Or are they bringing you down? Are they making you feel bad about yourself? But yet you stay in that relationship. The longer you stay in a relationship which does not serve you, okay, the more you're going to be depleted, feeling miserable in your life and everything around you. So you want to do things, be in alignment with the right job, the right people, the right friendships, and everything. Okay, so for instance, let's say you don't enjoy doing the bills. So you need to set it up where it's automatic repay. So you don't have to do the bills all the time, it's just automatically happening, because that might deplete your energy. You see, with money, I always focus on what's going in, not what's going out. Of course, I know around estimated the balances, but if I keep on focusing on what's going out, guess what? You're going to be having more energy of leaving the bank account as opposed to going in, the deposits. And you have to say, what is the deposit in my life? What am I depositing into my vehicle, my car? Proper food, nature, positive friends, relationships, jobs that I love. Those are the deposits that are feeding your body. Don't show up to jobs that you don't like anymore. And the longer you do that, the longer it's going to be harder to get into alignment. You're going to be in fear. You're in a comfort zone, security. I don't know how to do anything else. I've heard that before from various people along my path. Okay, there was a bus driver when I was in England. I was talking with him. He's like, oh, I don't know how to do anything else. So he stayed in a job where he makes around $10.50, and he's been doing it for over 30 years because he felt that that is the only thing he could do, because that's all he's done. That's not the truth. You have to push your limits. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. Step outside of the box. These boxes, your box, what you've been telling yourself, what you're capable of and not capable of. So when I was in corporate world, yes, I was in alignment. I was fine. I liked it. But then as I evolved and I changed and I learned, then I stepped out and I started my own business, website. And then as I evolved more, then I knew I wanted to go to YouTube because I had a lot of information to teach. Now, if I stayed in the energy of just working hands-on, okay, I would have been becoming more and more depleted, wasn't growing. Now, it's not to say that staying in a job for 30 years is bad for you. That's not what I'm saying. If you like it, if you enjoy it, if you feel good there, then you're in alignment with your higher self, your truth. But if you feel heavy and stagnant and you're dreading going into work every single day, or in the relationship you're in, and you know this person is holding you back, they're not supporting you, they're not loving you, they're not encouraging you, they don't give you positive compliments, it's rather negative, they're an anchor. You're going to feel heavier and heavier, and sometimes your physical body will get heavier as well. So the longer you stay in something that you do not like, the farther it's going to be harder and harder to get to the destination that you want to be at, to the island. Wow. Stepping. There's a lot of seashells and things on the beach here. So just know where you're at. Be aware. Your fuel tank. How much gas do you have in your tank? Parents are run rampant, okay? They're not refueling. Going out for a 10-minute break at your lunch in the corporate world or wherever you're working, 10 minutes. Go out, fresh air, go for a walk. Do gratitudes when you walk, recharging your energy. That's right. I would leave the corporate world at lunchtime. I would either go to the gym, go to the workout room in the back where they had it, or just go lay down for a little while, be in my own space. I communicate, I talk with God all the time. Prayer, gratitudes, nature. You have to take advantage of these windows of opportunity at your lunchtime. Why? Because parents are constantly going. They get off of work, they pick up the kids, they run here, they run there, they run errands, they take them to basketball or volleyball or hockey, things like that. So they're constantly depleting their energy a lot. Now maybe that fuels them. Some people will charge them up. They'll love it. That's great. Anything that you love is going to add fuel to your tank. Anything that you don't love, it will deplete you. Okay? So know what raises your vibration, which brings you up, which makes you feel amazing. Okay? And if you're not in that job, in that relationship, and you feel yourself, oh, I feel about 50% on my gauge, full or empty. My fuel tank. You don't want to get close to empty. A lot of people will crash. And then that's when they're finding me. But you want to get to a healer, or you want to learn how to cleanse your energy, run your energy. I'm teaching here on YouTube. That is the whole purpose of me teaching on YouTube. To teach you how to do it. To give you the tools and the techniques. Everything I learn intuitively, as well as through different spiritual teachers and healers along my path over the past 10 years, I'm teaching it right here for free. But you have to show up. You have to take responsibility for your life, your energy, your future, and your present. You have to recharge your fuel tank. Because if you're not full, okay, your children are going to feel it. It's going to impact them. If you're empty, if you're feeling bad about yourself, if you're hating your job, they also are the ones to suffer, not just you. It's the people around you as well, because you're not in a happy space. You need to find your happy space. Get out at lunchtime. Gratitudes, prayer, nature, fresh air, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, letting your stomach rise to full capacity, like a big balloon, filling it up, oxygenating your physical body, your brain, eating the proper fuel. We all know what the proper fuel is. You don't have to be educated on that. Whether you're 10 years old or 80 years old. So be aware where you're at with your gauge, with your fuel tank. Know that the things that you love is going to add to your fuel tank. It's going to recharge you, make you more inspired, motivated, excited, happy, vibrating higher. Doing the things over and over that you don't like, depleting, 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 heavier and heavier and heavier, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The beach, nature, simple things at your lunch break. Do things. Utilize that time wisely. In my meditation video, we all know Jerry Seinfeld. Well, most of us know Jerry Seinfeld, a stand-up comedian, and he had his own sitcom, Seinfeld. Well, he meditated at his lunch break. That's right, he meditated for about 20 minutes. He did it for over close to 20 years, if not more, and he's probably still doing it. Silence, connecting, relaxing, recharging, refueling. If you're not refueling your car, it's going to break down. It's not going to run anymore. The same thing with you. You need to recharge, refuel your tank. You need to take your life serious, like you take your car. The car will just tell you. Well, your body's telling you too. And your different organs will start shutting down and breaking down if you're not giving it the proper fuel. And it's not just about sleep and food. It's positive thinking, positive thoughts. Recharging spiritually, talking to God like you talk to a person. Prayer, meditation, gratitudes. When I do walks through the city, grateful for my feet, my legs that I could walk, my eyes so I could see. Okay, my taste buds so I could taste anything and everything, the fresh air, the free water. There is free water still, certain places. Brighton Beach here in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Take a nice look. These houses, amazing, beautiful weather. Loving it as I move forward with ancient healings around the world. Take a look at the ocean. Recharging with the negative ions, they call them. Actually, the positive ions come from electrical things. Phones, technology, computers, TV. Negative ions come from the earth. Earthing, walking through the sand in my bare feet as well. Signing out, that's Sherry Methling with Ancient Healings around the world.